As a person who is hearing impaired, Willie has struggled to receive a quality education in Papua New Guinea. However, like the Sisters of St. Joseph, who arrived in Papua New Guinea in the 1960s, he is motivated by the desire to bring education to all, especially the poorest. Up until the early 2000s, the Federation Josephites from Perthville, Goulburn, Tasmania, Lochinvar and New Zealand were active in providing teaching, vocational care and establishing pastoral centres and mission stations in local communities. During their ministry in Papua New Guinea, the sisters' hearts were captivated by its beauty and the kindness of her people, for they shared their simple life and faith, and while at times they were challenged by the climate, terrain, and the vagaries of remote tropical living, they always remained steadfast in imparting God's love. And this Josephite spirit now continues through Mary MacKillop International and their partnership with Callan Vanimo Inclusive Education Resource Centre, where Willie works as a community-based volunteer. So too does his uncle, Jude, who was inspired by his nephew.
Willie is my nephew. It's my second sister's son, and because he has hearing impaired, I was very much interested to come and learn the sign language so that I can provide a good environment and relationship within the family, to be there for him in whatever he needs, his needs. I want to be there for him, always there for him.
The goal is to train volunteers with disability like Willie.
It's very important to be as an example, so to show the others who are losing hope, to be there as some hope or someone who can show that disabled people have a positive life, have the rights to be involved in anything in life.
With nearly 1 million people living with disability in Papua New Guinea, education, particularly in the remote regions, is vital and allows for inclusion and a full life for all. Willie and Jude's role, along with all the volunteers, is to head out regularly during the week into their local community to challenge the local views and educate communities of the importance of disability inclusion. Helping to identify and assess people with disability is an important job. Regular ear and eye screenings allow our volunteers to make referrals to available health services such as mobile eye clinics, all the while increasing access to schooling. Through our local partner, Book Belong Pikanini, Mary MacKillop International supports an early childhood program for children in the most remote communities. With your ongoing support, we can continue to provide essential training for community educators and distribute vital early learning resources, bringing the gift of education to the poorest children in and around Vanimo Township. Many of the community-based volunteers, like Willie and Jude, have also been trained to ensure the inclusion of children with disability.
I'm hoping to be a better teacher to help those little kids to become.
With your generous support, Mary MacKillop International can continue to empower local people like Willie and Jude to create opportunities for children in the most remote communities of Papua New Guinea, having a positive impact on the lives of those with disability and by improving child literacy and access to education. You'll also help Mary MacKillop International continue our other vital works, empowering communities worldwide. We invite you to use our appeal envelope when making your donation. Be sure to fill in your details so we can send you a tax receipt. and consider becoming an ongoing monthly donor to help us plan and deliver life-changing projects to the children, families and communities in remote Papua New Guinea and throughout the world. We welcome you, through the work of Mary MacKillop International, to connect with this young nation, and are delighted that the area the sisters began their work in the 1960s is going to see a Josephite presence once again.